Hi, I'm Matt from Rybrook BMW and I'm here today to take you around an extremely special car, the one of 30 BMW M4 GTS. So what makes the GTS so different from the standard M4? Well, first things first, let's start down at the front end. You can notice that the bonnet is a completely different design and is now made from carbon fibre to save weight. Down at the front end, we have the front carbon fibre splitter with the signature orange pinstripe. So down the flanks of the M4, it's got the same design wheels as the competition. However, if you come down here, you'll notice the gold calipers. Now that signifies carbon ceramic. Now, round the rear of the car, there is an awful lot to look at. Mainly, this enormous DTM-inspired carbon fibre rear wing, which is kind of like an iron board. It's huge. Other things around the back, we have a fully titanium exhaust system and carbon fibre rear diffuser. But probably the coolest thing around the back, in my opinion at least, are these. These are BMW's OLED tail lights. As mad and as stripped out as the exterior looks, it's got nothing on the interior. Everything in here is bare minimum. You'll notice that there's actually no more seats in the back. We've got this beautiful orange roll cage, and the front seats are now racing seats with 5-point harnesses. There's no centre armrest, and there's actually even no door cards. The steering wheel is this fabulous Alcantara unit with shift lights across the top. So that's how this car differs aesthetically. But really the big question is, how does it drive? Let's go and find out. So, the GTS. The engine is the same 3 litre 6-cylinder twin turbo as in the normal M4. However, this features something called water injection, which boosts the power up to 500 brake horsepower. And obviously, because this car is so lightweight, the 0 to 62 time has decreased to 3.8 seconds. This car will go also onto a top speed of 190 miles an hour. And unsurprisingly, this car is, to date, the fastest car from BMW ever to lap the Nurburgring. It did it in 7 minutes 28 seconds. Now the performance is only half the story with this car. The way that it drives, the way that it turns, that is the main thing. So this car has 3-way M suspension, which can be adjusted depending on which track or so on you want to take it to. It's all adjustable. And it can be completely configured down to the track. It's got the same 7-speed DCT as before, but just with faster shift times. And this car, boy does it shift. Now this car is running the Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s, which is actually the only tyre available for this car. And when they are warm, by God, they are fantastic. The grip levels are just phenomenal. This is easily the most hardcore and raw experience I've ever had, but also one of the most enjoyable. This is just such a race car. Another defining characteristic that's very different to this car, to the M4, the standard competition M4, is the sounds. There's very, very little sound deadening in here, hence why I'm having to talk quite loud. The exhaust system is titanium, and boy does it show. Boy does it show. The noises that this car makes are biblical. It just absolutely screams, and it just adds so much character to the way this car drives. It's absolutely amazing. This car is also running the carbon ceramic brakes, which again, once they are up to temperature, they just absolutely bring the car to a halt within such a short space of time. The car, when it does let go, is extremely, extremely easy to predict, and you can really, really enjoy this car. Now the GTS is by far the most savage and visceral experience I've ever had behind the wheel of a road car, because let's be honest, this car is a race car for the road. It's absolutely phenomenal, and just the way that it drives, the way that it steers, the way that it stops is just beyond anything I've experienced in a road car. I mean, it just, oh, So that is the BMW M4 GTS. This exact car is currently for sale, one of only 3 in the whole of the UK for sale at Rybrook Worcester BMW. So please give them a call or use the link below if you'd like to inquire on this car. Now, another massive thank you goes out to Chateau Impney for letting us use this incredible location. Now, tickets for this year's hill climb are now available online, so do again use the link in the description to go ahead and buy those tickets. Speaking from experience, it's a truly fantastic day, fun for all the family. As always guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like the page for many more videos to come.